New Country 103.7 WXCY. We are Music Road Live thanks to our friends at Bob Ward Homes, and we are hanging out with the one and only Cole Swindell.
Always good to see you, my man. What's going on?
It is good to see you. First of all, I could spend the entire time we have together bragging about how big of a last couple of years you've had. So let me just sum it up by saying congrats on all the success. The number ones, the second album coming out. It's got to be good to be Cole Swindell right now.
Man, it is, and it's cool to sit down this week and talk to folks, and especially you. That I met you when Chillin' It was just coming out, and now I'm on my 6th single. And to have people that have been behind me from day one. I mean, that's what makes it special to me. I hope y'all feel just as involved and proud as my label and everybody else does, because it's a big team effort, and that's what I'm excited about this week, is just seeing a bunch of folks that are responsible for my career, man, and I'm glad to be doing it.
Well, look, Middle of a Memory is your new song. You started off with You Should Be Here, which changed a lot of people's lives as fans of the format. I know that it's a song that's very personal to you. Now you've got Middle of a Memory. It is hard for anyone to believe that Cole Swindell has been the guy who has been left standing in the middle of the dance floor. Has that song happened to you, Cole?
Oh, man, how many times would be the question, I think. But we wrote that song to kind of be, just one of those situations the night didn't work out how you wanted. But it's funny to see some of the mean comments. It's like, hey, Cole, I don't know if you know, but her friends did that because she told them to come get her away from you. So I thought that was a funny look.
Well, they were protecting her.
They were protecting her from me. Yeah. So I don't know. That's not what you're going for, really. That's not what I meant for the song to read like. But it's all good, man. We got to shoot the video and took it a little more serious than the actual lyrics we wanted to. Wanted it to sound like. So I'm just glad to have a 6th single, and it's doing, I knew when we put it out it was one of my favorite songs, and now it just seems to be reacting, and people are reacting to it the way I've always wanted them to, and every time we play it live it just gets bigger and bigger. So
it's got to be gratifying too, because not only as the singer, but also as the songwriter and as the performer. I mean, you kind of get to see this from all angles, whether, sometimes when you sing somebody else's song, you get 2/3 of that, but you've had a piece in every part of this.
Every song that I've released, I've had a hand in writing, and I think that it helps, be as real as it can be, I think, if you wrote it. But I don't ever want to not release a song or not record a song because I didn't write it. So I think this format, everything is about the song, and I'm just glad that, so far I've been a part of every one I've released, but don't worry, I'm not going to pass up on a good song I didn't write. So hopefully the more success I have, I'll get some of those songs sent to me as well. So.
All right. Well, enjoy your CMA week. It is always good to catch up with you, my brother. You're part of our Georgia Mafia here.
Yes.
You guys are taking over this town.
No, man. I remember just a couple of years ago when I was getting started, there were so many people from Georgia that was doing. I was just praying that they had room for one more Georgia boy. So I made it, and that's a lot of that thanks goes to folks like you, man. So thanks.